Another day, another video of me rambling against the Marvel haters, the post Endgame MCU haters, to be specific. Now, I'm not going to go back to Phase Four and early Phase Five getting hates. When people were hating on the post Endgame MCU. In general, I'm not gonna go into that and redo my explanations on why I think this hate is toxic and why the MCU does not deserve the hate. No, I am going to be going straight into specifics because there are apparently two things, maybe three, I don't know, things that I need to tackle when it comes to the Marvel hate because this is seriously getting out of hand. This is seriously getting ridiculous now. Seriously. So yeah, it's not gonna be a long video, and I know I might say it's also a long video, but actually it isn't. No, it's just me. Just giving my quick thoughts on what's going on with the MCU and and the annoying fans, well, fake fans, are just bitching about it. So yeah. First off, I want to start off with talking about Deadpool and Wolverine, a movie that I have seen twice, and it is currently my favorite film of the year. And maybe not my favorite superhero film. I will admit I did over exaggerate, but I mean it's no Infinity War, but it's definitely right up there. But yeah, I'm gonna see it a third time sometime this month in August. By the way, happy August to you guys. So yeah, now what can I say about Deadpool and Wolverine? How the fuck is this movie having a hate base? Seriously, how? How the fuck? I mean, I thought fans loved this movie. I thought fans would eat up something like this, and a hardcore, R-rated, MCU film with blood and gore. It kept the spirit of Deadpool alive. It didn't do anything to retcon Logan's ending and all that stuff. And yeah, but apparently there is a group of people, people who used to love Marvel, but now they hate Marvel. I mean, some of them liked it, some of those people, but there is a large group of people, a certain group of people who apparently hate this movie. I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, Frozen. Why? It's just their opinion. Yeah, true. Okay, well, yes, I know it's just their opinion, and they don't like it. I know not every movie is gonna be liked, and I know there are people who don't like Inside Out too, and you don't see me rambling about it. But here's the problem with the Deadpool Wolverine hate. These haters think that their opinion is correct, and the people who love this movie, they're just a bunch of paid shills and all that stuff. They're like, oh, we have the right opinions. Deadpool Wolverine is objectively a bad movie. You people who love the movie are just shills. Really? Can y'all please stop with the, Disney paid us to like Disney products? That is the most pathetic excuse ever. People complain about me using a sexist misogynist to defend women. But how come you're okay whenever you hate something and then you know that people like something, especially when it comes to Disney, and then they claim that they were just paid to like it and to shit on it. You have no problem with that. How is that? And by the way, the things that the haters of Deadpool Wolverine say about it, it's just nasty and ridiculous. They're basically what they say about Deadpool Wolverine is, it's not a movie. Oh, it's not a movie. It's not a real movie. It's not cinema. It's just a product. Okay, first of all, it's a movie. Stop making these false claims that it's not a real movie. There's two types of movies in this world. There's, the art industry movie, the art house movie, and the entertaining fan service movie. Come on, seriously, why? I mean, you're only saying this just because you're jealous that Deadpool Wolverine has more love than Long Legs. I mean, Long Legs is good, but it's not even that good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars in Letterboxd, which, a lot of people I know are overpraising the hell out of it. They're all giving it 5 out of 5 and calling it the best movie of the year. Hell no. It's not even close, honestly. Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine is way better than Long Legs. Y'all just jealous that people are just giving all their attention to MCU movie. Like seriously, and just because Martin Scorsese has said that Marvel is in cinema, you just hail him as king just for that. Like Martin Scorsese saying Marvel is in cinema. Yeah, screw Martin Scorsese for that. Yeah, I still, to this very day, I still boycott Martin Scorsese for saying that bullshit. That is one of that is one of the worst things I've ever hear a filmmaker ever say. Like one of the worst comments, and that actually caused a controversy for The Irishman, even though The Irishman is a masterpiece. Yeah, yeah, and also Deadpool Wolverine, it isn't just all cameos and stuff. Sure, yes, there are a lot of cameos. There are certain 1 second cameos that come out of nowhere, but they're not there just to be cameos. They're not there. They don't feel like just there just for the sake of fan service. No, it takes a No Way Home route where they use fan service as a way to advance their storytelling, and this is a good story. And it's not like they had no story, and that's what I hear from the Deadpool Wolverine haters. They say stuff like, "Oh, there's no story in it." Yes, there is a story. There is a story. To it. Yeah, and with cameos. And by the way, I'm gonna spoil Deadpool Wolverine, so I assume you all have seen it by now. But and since if you haven't seen Deadpool Wolverine, wake up. You all need to wake up and stop watching baby movies and stop watching Despicable Me crap and watch a real movie. Now, Despicable Me 4 is a movie I can confidently say is not a real movie. It's just a commercial for more fucking Minion merchandises and more Despicable Me toys and just yeah, and I can definitely say that, you know, the Despicable Me 4 fanboys, they're just shills, so they can't accept the fact that Despicable Me should die. The franchise needs to stop. Like they just want more of these products to be yeah, you know. But seriously, go watch Deadpool Wolverine. Forget all your animated crap. But yeah, now okay, back to it. So yeah, you know, cameos like, you know, X-23, Elektra, Blade, Gambit, they were not there just for fan service, just to get audiences to cheer. They actually do serve a purpose to the story. They were the reason why Deadpool Wolverine were able to escape from the void. They helped them. They were basically like Andrew and Toby in Spider-Man No Way Home. They took that route. And yes, guys, I actually prefer Deadpool Wolverine over No Way Home. It's just my personal opinion, but yeah. So yeah, now, yeah, it's okay if you don't like Deadpool Wolverine, but stop trying to go after the fans. Like stop saying stuff like, oh, it's not a real movie, and stop saying like it's not cinema, it's just a commercial, and fans, the Deadpool Wolverine fans are just paid shills. Like, that's not how it works. If it's divisive, it's divisive. Like, and how the fuck do you even hate this movie in the first place? Like, and by the way, you think that, you know, people are you think that, you know, people only love Deadpool Wolverine just because of hype culture, and they just wanted to you know, people only like Deadpool Wolverine just because they wanted to like it. Well, let me tell you, Deadpool Wolverine haters, you only hate it just because it's in the MCU, just because of one of those post-Endgame MCU films and made by Disney. Yeah, the only reason you like No Way Home is because it's not made by Sony. It's made by Disney. I mean, it's not made by Disney. It's made by Sony. Yeah, other way around. Yeah, that's the thing with you and, you know, Deadpool Wolverine. You're just biased against the MCU. You just don't want to give MCU a chance. And if you actually think to my mind, okay, it's not that bad. How am I gonna pretend it's bad? Oh, okay, let's scroll through what people consider flaws and then just copy paste it in my own review and just, you know. Or maybe just simply just complain that there's cameo. Also, by the way, you criticize Multiverse of Madness for having little cameos, and then you criticize Deadpool Wolverine for having way too many cameos, even if it's not even that much. Like, seriously, make up your minds. What do you want from a multiversal movie with cameos? So yeah, and don't give me that, oh, make it not exist. Don't include cameos at all bullshit. Because if there's no cameos, you'd still complain. Like, that's the problem with MCU fans. They always like find reasons to complain about. But okay, enough of that with rambling about Deadpool Wolverine haters, because there's something even worse, an even worse situation that I want to talk about. But I'll make this one a little bit shorter because I've already made a video about the this last Sunday, but I want to expound on this one. The hate for Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. Seriously, why the fuck are you all whining and bitching about Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom? Enough is enough with the casting hate. Oh, but and you're pathetic little excuse it, or but it's going to disrespect it's going to disrespect Tony Stark's death, or the MCU keeps trying to win us back, but they will never win us. The only way for us to like Marvel get is for you them to give up the rights to Disney. Like, seriously, shut up, man. Seriously, I swear to God, if you're going to just complain about it and you call yourself fans, then don't be a Marvel fan at all. Just give up being a Marvel fan. Stop trying to be a Marvel fan. Like, seriously, why? Like, y'all act like Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom is worse than, Julia McMahon and Toby Kebbell. Like, they have never gotten Doctor Doom right before. Like, Doctor Doom is supposed to be like a Thanos level threat, but Fox doesn't understand that. At least Marvel already understands that Robert Downey Jr. already got that Doctor Doom is supposed to be that by making him the big bad of an Avengers film. That's already a good thing. And yeah, and by the way, every day, every hour, I see all these I see YouTube constantly recommending me these Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom sucks videos. And by the way, I never watch one of them. I have never seen a single rant video on this, because I just know they're just gonna complain and be ungrateful. Yeah, come on, like, Marvel fans, you always like have to complain about whatever the fuck you ask for. At this point, this is why Marvel is failing. It's not the writers, it's not Disney, it's you, the fake fans who just wants Marvel to fail. That's why you want Marvel to do fan series, and when they do, you actually complain about it. You wanted Robert Downey Jr. back in the MCU, he's back, so appreciate it. And the casting choice in general for him is Doctor Doom. Like, have you not learned? Like, do I need to remind you about that time when Robert Pattinson got hate when he was cast as Batman, and now he's considered to be the best Batman actor ever? Like, and also the time when y'all complain about Daniel Craig being cast as James Bond, and now he's like one of the fan favorite James Bond actors. And even Heath Ledger got a lot of hate when he was cast as Joker. People were like, people had at the time, like back in that generation, had the same response as Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. Like, people were like, Heath Ledger's Joker? What the fuck? That does not make any sense. But when people actually watched The Dark Knight and saw like what Heath Ledger could do as a Joker, they hailed him as one of, if not the greatest performance of all time. And honestly, I am calling it right now. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom is going to be the Heath Ledger's Joker of the MCU. I guarantee you. He could even top Thanos as the best MCU villain. Yeah, I'm serious. And also, yeah, I honestly think that Avengers Doomsday could be my new favorite MCU film. Well, until Secret Wars, because Secret Wars, I still think Secret Wars will be like my ultimate favorite MCU film in general. But Avengers Doomsday could potentially be like top 3. Like at least maybe when Secret Wars comes out, Doomsday would be my second favorite. Yeah, and so yeah, there's that. So yeah, guys, please give Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom a chance. Yeah, sure, yeah, whether he'd be like a dead Tony Stark variant who became Doctor Doom, or just Doctor Doom in general, yeah, stop doing that. And by the way, there were a lot of dual castings in the MCU too. Like, I can name them, like Gemma Chan, Chris Evans. I'm sure there were others, but I can't really pinpoint them right now. But I know there were others. Oh yeah, Michelle Yeoh was also one of them. And oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, that wraps it up for it. Yeah, I just really want Marvel to get back, but at this point, it's just gonna be like this. Yeah, Marvel fans, Marvel haters, or either Marvel haters or the fake Marvel fans are just gonna complain about anything Marvel does. Yeah, I can tell Brave New World is gonna get unnecessary hate. Thunderbolt's gonna get unnecessary hates. Fantastic Four First Steps, like, I can imagine some people would call it the worst Fantastic Four movie ever. Worse than Fan First thing. I can literally imagine that. And y'all will be insane if you insane in a bad way if you think that. And yeah, even Daredevil Born Again, like people are just gonna complain about the fact that Daredevil is a Disney product and they stole it from Netflix and all that shit. And yeah, so for my thoughts on current Marvel stuff getting hate for no reason. Do you agree with me on what I just said? So yeah, comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my review on Split. And yeah, as a review for a certain M. Night Shyamalan film leading up to Trap. So yeah, bye guys.